I'm Chris, and this is my French Farmhouse Restoration project. We're getting on with this, which is what I'm going to get on with. I'm not going to beat about the bush. I'm just going to get cracking. Hope you've all had a pleasant day. I did. I went down to Toulouse to visit my daughter to drop off. Can't speak. It's too early in the morning. I went down to Toulouse to drop off my daughter's belongings because she's moved apartment. So I did it in record time. I finished work here and then loaded my van, put all of her worldly belongings in there from her previous apartment, and then headed all the way to Toulouse, dropped it all off, moved her in, had dinner with her, and came all the way back again so that I can get on my work today. So yeah, I'm pleased about that. I was tempted to stay overnight, but then I thought, I'm gonna miss a whole day of getting on with my work. So and she's got to go to work today anyway, so I wouldn't have seen her the following day. So I thought I'll just drive back during the night, which I did. Okay, so that whole section's off, floor to ceiling. There's a tiny little bit across the top by the roof line, but I'm going to wait until I remove the roof to do that bit, or at least till I take those old ugly roof panels off. And I've gone across the doorway as well. So all I've got to do now is get rid of all that rubble, and then we can just concentrate on getting the floor down next. Oh, I love my job. I also had to fit some new security lights over the hens and my motorcycles. So I'm going to just break it up a little bit with that because I can't keep smashing that off all day. I'm blooming 55 years old. Oh, wow, this is very exciting, isn't it, ladies? Huh? Yeah. What's going on here, then? All right. Well, you'll find out in a minute. A little bit more. There we go. Well, I'm back and I've got my security camera. So I'm just popping it on there. And then we'll figure out whereabouts it's going to go. I think. How's that look? I think that looks pretty good. Look at that. Super easy to install. Like 3 little screws, fully adjustable. And then she's there. I'm very impressed. I love it. I'm just going to put the solar panel up now. Here, we've still got sun this time of the day. And then fire it up. So that is the install. It's amazing. I cannot believe the quality of this camera. I'll just quickly get you up close and show you. So I've installed it there, overlooking my hens. It's got a really nice USB-C port underneath. It's fully waterproof and weatherproof, apparently. And I just ran the cable, put the excess on the holder around the back. And it's got a super easy solar panel as well.
Waiting for connection.
It's got built-in speakers and spotlights as well, and it's waiting for connection. How about that? I am very impressed. Right. Let's get off to the builders merchants yet again, like we do on an almost daily basis. I'm gonna go get some timbers so that I can make up a temporary floor for the lean-to project, and that way I can cover that stairwell and use a set of ladders and just rake off all that wall, get the whole thing cleared and get it repointed. So before my camera goes completely wonky and falls off the screen, which happens quite a lot when I'm trying to do these car videos, van videos, let's talk a little bit about why we're doing all this. Well, spring's coming and I would really like to concentrate on the garden at some point, because building trade, I can do all that stuff, you know. I can wire a house and plumb a house and put a roof on and plaster it and do all that stuff, but I am not much of a gardener, or for that matter do I know anything about vegetables and that sort of thing. So I really want to do that. Hang on, let me level you up. I really want to learn about that stuff going forward, because, you know, I own a little farm. I've got a bit of land and I've got all these blooming farm buildings, you know, so I just think it's important to use that stuff. I've already started with my hens. I'm keeping some animals now, albeit, you know, I've only got 4 hens. It's not like I'm running a farm, but I would quite like to do a bit with the land as well, and I want to kind of do that in the spring, really. I can't blooming. My camera's fallen down again. I don't know how many times this has happened. I need to get myself a new holder. You're getting further and further away. So we've got 8 by 20, 3.5, 5 by 15, 3. Definitely not those, definitely not any of those. between doing my place up and some free time, I have to go to work as well, and today is Chateau de Lalande. Stephanie called me, and I'm going into work to do a few bits and pieces around there, and then I can get back and carry on with mine. So you can come with me. I like going to Lalande. It's a nice place. Stephanie's great. She's really good fun. So it'd be good to see her again after a little while away. And the weather's picked up as well. No more frost and snow. It's quite mild. Look, my window's open. I'm looking forward to it. But first, I've got to get fuel because I'm out. That's that done. Get on with it, shall we? I get asked very often, why did you move to France, and you know, what's it like living in France and stuff like that. So I'll tell you, one, it's really, really good living in France. France is an amazing place to live, especially in the countryside where we live. And the reason I came was because my background was involved in moving around a lot, for work, traveling in different countries all over the place. I was always in some really, underprivileged part of the world quite often, and kind of exhausted after doing that for a lot of years, And I was offered a job in Australia when I finished my work, and so I was tempted to go, and I went through all the motions actually of signing up to be in Australia, but I ran it past my parents without really thinking about it, and I realised immediately that was going to be heartbreaking for my parents, because they wouldn't see their grandchildren anymore, or at least they wouldn't see them very often. But then the die had been cast. I was in the mood to get out of the UK and try something different by then, and so that's what we did. We sold our house and we took the kids and piled them into the back of the car, and we bought a caravan, and we just left. There was no planning, there was no looking for houses and things like that beforehand, or we literally just packed the kids up and said, come on, let's go, let's see what happens, roll the dice. And some people would argue that that's a very irresponsible thing to do, but I'm not daft. I know my way around a little bit, so I thought I'd take a chance, and we ended up here just by chance. We drove all around France for a few weeks, and then all of a sudden stumbled across this part of France, which I thought was really, really beautiful, and I just fell in love with it. And I'll tell you what comes with it: the change of lifestyle, the change of pace, and the tranquility and the simplicity of life here in central France is what I thrive on, really. I can enjoy my hobbies. I can ride my motorcycles in the countryside, and I'm restoring my house slowly but surely. My kids had an amazing upbringing, again, like climbing trees and going fishing and out with their friends. It's been the most amazing decision, and one that still continues to fill me with so much joy. I just wake up in the morning, not all the time, there's plenty of tough times, and I've been through a few this last couple of years, as I'm sure many people have. But you know, when the sun's up in the morning and the weather's nice and I've got my day planned out, you couldn't pay me enough money to not be here, really. So that's my little chat for the day. Felt like I should. Felt like I wanted to share that with you. I'm going mental, talking to myself in my van via my phone. But I love it. It's really good fun. Best thing I've done in years is starting a vlog. Honestly, it's such a great outlet for me to express myself, and the feedback from you guys and the community that's grown out of it makes it just wonderful. And before you say it, I am concentrating on the road as well, because my phone is in a position where I can see past it and I can see what's in front of me. So don't worry, I'm not going to crash into anybody, mainly because there's nobody else here. It's very quiet. So I've been at Lalande all day, and now I'm with my man Ben.
Hello.
How's it going?
What a surprise.
Hey! It's lucky because Ben's working right next door to the bar, which is here, and he just messaged me and said, I think I might have a beer. So I said, right, well, if you're having a beer, I'm in.
Little Demi.
Let's have a quick look what's going on. So Ben's working on this lovely old house, and I'm going to be working on it as well imminently in a couple of days. This is my next project. There's Ben's splendiferous work there. Look, what a craftsman. Look how neat he is. You could learn a thing or two from this chap.
So we're just starting the second fix now.
Right, looks great.
New boards going in. Finally done with the first fix in the kitchen.
And you had to grind out all the walls.
Solid granite.
Oh.
Solid granite.
I feel you, mate.
A wall chaser won't work. The only way to do it is multiple cuts with an angle grinder.
Oh, wow.
And then get in there with your little chipping hammer.
Yeah, look how neat it is, though.
Yeah, electrician, not plasterer.
Well done, you. That's spot on.
That's my new hashtag. Hashtag electrician.
Electrician, not plasterer. Yeah, I should do it the other way around. Oh no, it looks excellent. All right, so I'm going to be here next week, and I'm going to get on with doing my bit. So it's exciting stuff. I love it. It is really neat, though, mate. It looks great.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, it looks really
it's
good.
Quite nice. It's a bit of a pain drilling above that lintel there.
Yeah, I bet it is. What is that lintel? Is it like solid then?
It's like wood. It's that much wood.
Oh, really?
There's steel in there somewhere as well. And,
oh, damn.
So I've gone above it because I know this ceiling's dropping.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm going to put a suspended ceiling up there, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And we've got to get that monstrosity down as well.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that is a definite two-man job. That.
Crikey! Look at it.
I think so too. Yeah, it's definitely wood, but.
It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
That is a barbecue, isn't it?
Cool, yeah.
That's the insulation off of it, cut it open, it's a big old barbecue.
There we go. So, okay, barbecue around yours it is then.
Yay!
Got my timbers, get them off the van, and we can start getting them put into the stairwell. So the idea is to make a wall plate along here, on this side, bolt that up. I use resin fixings on the stonework, which for anyone who doesn't know what a resin fixing is, I will show you that in due course. I'm going to bolt that in, level with the other side. We'll have one on each side. And then we can use that then as a base to put down our temporary floor, and then I'll be able to move right the way across and clear the rest of this wall off. And then once I've finished with that, I can use the same structure and we can think about how we're going to do the finished floor. But for now, I just need a temporary floor, so I'm going to fix that in place and same on the other side. And then we can just lay some 20mm plywood sheeting down, and I'll have a nice sturdy area with some braces across it so that we can get our ladders in and clear this wall off and get all of the dirty stuff taken care of. Right, so I've got my beam, and you're probably thinking, how's it going to hold that up and measure it all and get it all level, drill the holes and all that? Well, I'll show you. So what we've got here are what's known as chevillettes. That can be your French word of the day, which you probably won't use very much unless you're in the building trade. I'm just taking them apart. Now what they essentially are pins that you hammer into the wall. I've got loads of them, but I've just been out and bought some new ones for the purposes of this video, because mine are all bent and gnarly and worn out. So here they are. What happens is you hammer it into the wall here, and then this bit you hammer onto the timber and it holds it in place. Clever, isn't it? So for anybody that hasn't seen them before, we'll go and do that now. And I think for now, for this video, I'm just going to get one of these timbers in place, and then I'm going to do the whole floor in the next video. So come back for that one and you'll see me actually getting it all in, and I'm going to use a particular type of resin fixing material to get the bolts into the wall, which I'll explain in the next video as well. But for now, let's go and get on with getting a couple of these hanging on the wall, shall we?